What are your names?
Dylan, Christopher.
Alex.
And what are your top three biggest pet peeves?
My top three biggest pet peeves are when people don't listen to me, people don't respect me, and when people don't play sports.
My top three biggest pet peeves are when people yawn on me, when people walk too slow in front of me, and when people don't take me serious and don't respect me.
My top three pet peeves is when people take too many paper towels, when people just talk during class and interrupt just any moment, and also when people just argue over something dumb.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Nah.
Thank you. What's your name?
Neon.
What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
When somebody sneezes in front of me, when somebody says something I don't like, or when somebody burp in front of me.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I'm okay.
Thank you.
Nina.
What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
When someone sings the lyrics bad, the wrong way. When my brother annoys me. And when I don't like the way my clothes don't match when I can't pick an outfit.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Thank you. What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
People who call and don't have anything to talk about. People who want to do stuff but don't know how to do it. And annoying people.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
What's your name?
Thank you.
Cameron.
What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
When people chew with their mouth open, when people walk slow, and mouth noises.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Thank you. What are your biggest pet peeves?
Brain rot people and my little brother.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Rada? What are your top pet peeves?
I'd say my number one pet peeve is when people sneeze a lot and loudly, and I think you should just keep it in because it's gross. My second pet peeve is slow walkers because it's really annoying when you're walking really slow in a hallway. And my third one would probably be people who spit when they talk.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Thank you.
What are your biggest pet peeves?
When people are chewing loud, ex-friends, and my hands.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Thank you.
What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
Loud chewers, slow walkers, and when people sneeze and they don't cover their mouth.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Thank you.
What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
People that stand there and talk in the hallway. People that talk too much about themselves, and people that take advantage of the sub.
Is there anything else you'd like to add? No. Thank you.
Mr. Malmstrom.
What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
Wow. Can I grab the mic, actually? All right. Well, I would say number one, well, as a teacher, I have two. Number one is not capitalizing. What is that? Another one is going to have to be when I go over things for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I have the instructions also on Google Classroom, and then I also have the instructions written on several other pieces of paper. And in many places, then people still ask me what they need to do. And then my last pet peeve are double standards. So when someone tells you a way that you should act, or someone tells you something, then they do the thing that they tell you not to do. That bothers me a lot. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you would like to add?
I'd like to add that you are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Kylie.
What are your top three biggest pet peeves?
Slow walkers, teachers who can't teach, and people who don't know how to be quiet, or people who talk very slowly and talk for too long.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Thank you.
Miss Corrali.
What are your top three pet peeves?
I have so many, so these are some of them. When people chew with their mouth open, number one, first and foremost. When you're walking in public and people stop in front of you and they just turn around and they expect you as you're walking to no, and you bump into everybody and then they get upset. And then my other massive pet peeve as a dancer and as a dance teacher is when you go to competition and someone is dancing in one shoe. Either wear both or don't wear any.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I think I'm good.
Thank you. What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
When people walk really slow and when people chew with their mouth loud and when people get really sweaty in gym.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Thank you.
Robin Rackett.
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
Top 3 would be people picking their noses, chewing loud, and when people are rude.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, we don't see a lot of that here at Woodbridge Middle School, thank goodness.
Thank you.
Diana.
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
One of my top 3 biggest pet peeves is I hate when people chew loud, and I also hate slow walkers, and I also hate when people interrupt my conversations.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Mrs. Duffy.
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
From my students, tapping, making strange noises while I'm reading, and any type of disrespect. But I don't normally get that, so that's it.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I love my students, including these kids. Is that it? Okay.
Thank you.
You made me.
Hi, my name is Noreen McHale.
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
Top 3 biggest pet peeves has to be one when I'm driving and somebody wants to cut me off to go ahead of me, but we end up at the same red light anyway. In school, a pet peeve I have is that students borrow pencils and they never return them, and then they expect me to keep buying them. And I think the last one, which is why I have to lock my closets, is students will come in to take mints or Jolly Ranchers without asking. And you know I'd give you anything.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Ashley,
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
when someone takes my food without asking me, or when someone's mean for no reason, or when someone lies.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Andrew,
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
when someone lies, or when someone chews their mouth open, or when I stutter, people get mad at, make fun of me.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nah, I'm straight.
Kai.
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
First is when somebody scratches on the floor. Scratches on the folder, and it makes that sound, and it gets me it causes a trigger. And then next I have to say when somebody wears basketball shoes outside, I get wearing KD4s outside or something, but anything else that's not that, it just doesn't look good. So when somebody wears Kobe's or something outside, I don't like that. And then lastly is when somebody is somebody wearing they go to a basketball practice wearing some dunks or something. It's just not basketball shoes, and that just I don't like that. And it just gets me mad because why are you not wearing basketball shoes to basketball practice? That's like wearing socks. That's like wearing cleats to dance. That just makes no sense. And when people wear soccer cleats to school, what are you doing? That's so ugly. Who started that? Who started doing that? Don't ever wear soccer cleats to school.
And we're
why
Are you
Nina.
Gabby, Hannah. And what are your guys' top 3 pet peeves?
My first one is when people walk in front of me and they're walking too slow, because I'm gonna step on your ankles. Please back up. Then my second one is when people are talking but they don't talk in full sentences. I'm not gonna know what you're saying if you don't talk in full sentences. And then my third one is when people are talking to me and I feel their spit particles on me. Please back up. It's nasty.
My first one is when I wash my hair and it gets frizzy. No. My second one is when people are walking in front of me and they just decide to stop. I got places to be. I'm gonna bump into you. And third one is when people use brain rot in everyday language. It's a bit interesting.
My first one is when people take advantage of the sub and then we all get in trouble for it. And my second one is when people walk too slow in the hallway and I gotta try to get passed by, but they're you could have just said excuse me.
Anything else you guys would like to add?
No.
So since everyone said their biggest pet peeves, we're going to say ours. My first one is when someone touches my hair. My second one is when someone tries to take my food. And my third one is when my outfit doesn't look as good in person as I thought it would.
My first one is when people say that like foods are gross because they're not gross. It's just like you don't like them. My second one is when people like lie to me even though that like I know they're lying. Like there's just no point. And my third one is the biggest dancer pet peeve I have is when somebody doesn't do my sport and they correct me on what I'm doing. Like you don't know what I'm doing.
Mine are probably slow walkers in the hallways because I need to get to where like I need to be. Second is when people like always try to like brag on something that is not funny, like when they get in trouble. And third is when people like randomly interrupt a class when they really don't need to be talking.
So, okay. Oh.
Alex.
I can't, y'all.
BRYSONNELSON.
No, redo that.
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
I don't think he wants to do it.
Okay. You can deal with it. Who's laughing?
Can you come hold my hand, please? No. Please? Bro, it's not funny. Please, come hold
Emma?
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
Loud chewers.
Anything else you would like to add?
No.
Thank you.
Chewing, like when people wear red shirts. And
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
What's a pet peeve?
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves? And he walked away. What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
Brianna, because she's annoying.
You can't say that.
I'm not recording you.